beautiful mountain vista. That's what I saw, Aries, when I felt the energy of your cards for the next month. Now, it was basically just sort of like a horizon, you know, like almost like a sunset, and it was a mountain. So it felt really positive. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is also really positive. Nine of Cups is like your wishes being granted. However, it's next to the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is leaving something behind. So it's almost like in order to get to this awesome thing, there's a distance, right? There's a distance because you have to get all the way to this mountain that's way in the horizon where things are really nice. They look really nice from a distance, but you have to get there and you have to leave something behind to get to the place where the cool stuff is. That's the vibe for your reading. Now let's pull more cards and see if we can figure out more specific stuff about this. So let's see, we got the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Chariot. So there is that movement and that travel, the Chariot, and then there is the really neat new thing, the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Swords is the only thing that's puzzling me here. What's the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of Swords? Actually, I'm going to pull a card from the Oracle in the Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords? Oh. Okay, the Knight of Swords is quite literally, it's like a place. So the Knight of Swords is like a name. It would be like a name, a place on a map. It is quite literally like the word that describes the location where the cool stuff is. It doesn't have to be a specific location. It could even be like, let's say it's a job, right? That is at a distance, and this job it has a name. Obviously it would have a company name. So this is that company name. And this is just all talking about you having to kind of take a journey, leave something behind to get to this place that has a very specific name. So you already know the name, basically is what this is getting to. You already know the name, you already know the place. It's just a matter of being willing to leave something behind to go for it. All right. Let's pull Oracle cards and see what else is going on with you, Aries. Tell me more about this mountain horizon. It really feels like kind of like chasing your dreams. You know, chasing your dreams, even if it means you have to like leave home, leave the nest. Let's see. All right, so you haven't actually left, Taurus. You haven't actually left. This is either a plan, this is a thought process, because you haven't actually done it yet. Taurus is you still being in the day-to-day, okay? But you're doing a lot, you're like really sitting with, you're doing a lot of considering. You're really sitting with this idea of going to this mountain, the metaphorical mountain, because it might not even be, sure, maybe you love mountains. It doesn't have to be a mountain specifically. This is just a cool place. It's a place where there's like a beauty, you know, where you would be happier for whatever reason. It has a nice vibe to it. And it's a place you want to be at. The chair with Venus is a place you would love to sit your ass in, you know? On the bottom is the eye, you have your eye on it. So there's a very specific place that you place or niche, you know, even if it's not a place, like I say it's the same city, but it's a new neighborhood, or it's a new type of living situation, like you're moving from an apartment to a house, right? Either way, you have a clear-cut vision, and it's like you know specifically what you're looking for. It's just a matter of, like I said, going for it. All right, let's pull advice and see if there's a strategy on how to go about this, because like I said, you guys haven't gotten started. Any advice here for Aries on this mountain, on achieving this goal, on getting to the mountain, right? Any advice for Aries here? Okay, that flipped. Death reversed. Hold on. Oh no. I'm getting a little bit of a grass is greener vibe with the death reversed, right? It's kind of like, don't leave what you have. What you have is great. The moon with the 10 of cups. So it's giving me maybe the grass is greener is not greener on the other side. And maybe, in fact, you have all you need where you are. King of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. With the Devil. Yeah. It's kind of like home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. It's almost like if you were to go, the trip, you would go there and it would be like one of those movies where it's coming of age and you find out, oh my God, the thing I really wanted was back home. And you go back home and that's how the movie ends because you had what you needed all along. That's the vibe here. You had what you needed all along, but you're considering going through to this mountain vista because you just see it as like the grass is greener. It's so much more beautiful over there. And yeah, you have what you need is at home. You have what you need at home, you just don't realize it. And the reason you realize it is because of the devil. Is because there's something blocking your ability to realize it. The devil. The chariot, because you've put this on a pedestal. Because it's almost like you have tunnel vision. You have tunnel vision about this thing, about this mountain. You have tunnel vision about this mountain that's not letting you see. It's acting like the devil. It's not letting you see what you have, like around you, because you've got Two of Cups. So either the person you're looking for is next to you, the place you're looking for you already live at. Maybe it's just literally down the road instead of across the country. It's down the road. You know, it's like right around you. Let's pull Oracle. Any last advice here for Aries on, I'm gonna call this the mountain is greener. The mountain is greener. It's probably what I'll title this. Okay. So we have the key, all right. Key stands for control and privacy and, well, sometimes it's just a literal key, right, to a place. So if we're talking about a location, then this would just be confirmation talking about the fact that, we're talking about a key to a home, a key to an apartment. And then we have the ship, which is again talking about distance, right? The mountain, this grass is greener place. Yeah, it's like at a distance. It feels like pipe dreams. It feels like pipe dreams that, like I said, aren't even necessary. It's like you'd go like a fairy tale. You'd go down, you'd live out the fairy tale, and then you'd be like, shit, the thing I really loved and wanted was back home all along, like I said. Because you have the key. It's like you had the key all along, right? You didn't need to go search for the key. The key was in your back pocket all along. So, let's see what else. Honey, the book, and the number 4. It's all a matter of what you value. What you value. So honey is what you find sweet, what you like, what you think tastes good, right? Metaphorically. So, but the book is knowledge. So it's like, maybe it's just a matter of realizing. Like I said, in those fairy tale stories, the prince always realizes, wow, the person I really loved was the serving girl the whole time, and then that's what he realizes after the whole quest, right? And it's knowledge. It's realizing what you really wanted, what you really liked, and that's what it's going to take. You don't need to go to this mountain. The number 4 is saying you could do that right from your house. You can figure out what's valuable to you, what's worth traveling for, what's worth going the distance for from the safety of your own house, and you will find that you don't need to go up this mountain. All right, and that's it. Aries, that is your reading. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, and if you want to see more of these, support the channel, and also check out Patreon if you guys want to see more readings. With that, I'll see you next time.